Hello and welcome back. Our theme today is Valentine's Day. That honors love, that honors, for me, a sense of caring about oneself and caring about others. Last video, our theme was sustainability, and this is a little bit of a carryover into that. So whether or not you have a Valentine this year, whatever that is, these holidays that are marked by one day, for me, feel like an opportunity to remind ourselves about these things every day throughout the year. So, rose quartz is a great crystal for honoring the root and love and universal love, love for our planet, love for ourselves, love for one another. Rose quartz. Other good ones are carnelian. They're pretty much any crystal is really good for love. So get a crystal if you have one. That's new. And I'm going to toss that over there. And then the oil that I'm using today is a blend from Young Living, and it is called Awaken. And this is one that Gary Young used. Blends. This is a blend of other blends. So there are lots of juicy and delicious ingredients in this oil. Get your favorite oil. Rub your hands together. Inhale. And just bring your hands down to your side. Find for yourself what feels like a sense of gratitude. I have gratitude. This top is the top from the grandmother of a friend of mine. And so I'm sort of honoring that. Also, it's red. And just begin to find your feet underneath you, moving side to side, left and right. See if you can invite a sense of calm and ease throughout your body. So if you feel an area of tension, I invite you to take a nice big breath in, and on the exhale, send the breath to that area, whatever it is. Maybe it's in your throat today, maybe it's in your head or your neck, shoulder, wherever it is. And then bring your feet under your hips. And then just find your low back. So moving your pelvis a little bit. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So hands on hips. I want you to spill the contents of your abdomen out onto the floor, aka duck butt. And then I want you to curl under and pull everything in. And then exhale, spilling it out. Inhale, pulling it in. 2 more times. Soften your knees. Don't let your knees grip here. That's a tricky thing, even for me. Okay, and then keeping this sort of corseted, engaged abdomen, I want you to bend your knees, but don't stick your butt back. So keep your butt tucked under, and then straighten. And then can you do this with your arms out to the side where you can see them? And then can you bring them up overhead? And again, I'm doing this all keeping this engaged. When I keep myself engaged, I can move all of my appendages. But this has to maintain its togetherness in order to do anything outside of that, creating stability and grounding in the body. Okay, let's try our figure eights. And we want to keep our hips level as much as we can. So that awakens the dantian. And if you've either studied Tai Chi or worked with any of my other videos, then you know that we talk about dantian. And your dantian is the area just below your belly button. In fact, if you put your fingers, so your belly button is in the middle, and you allow your thumbs to come here and your hands to just sit where they would naturally sit, this is the area of your dantian. And it is thought to be the seat of energy in the body. So if you've watched martial arts or studied martial arts, then you know how important the core is, and awareness and engagement in the core. So we're going to work with that. So feet are underneath you, raise your arms up overhead, still tucked under here, look up, stretch up, and then bring your arms together and just bring them down through heart center. And then we'll do that one more time. So palms open, soft, raising them up. Inhaling, reaching up, and then down through center. And then this time I want you to bend your knees a little bit and bring your arms up, looking up. Inhale, stretch, elongate, and then down through heart center. Let's stretch out our quads a little bit. Use a wall here if you need to. Lean over into one leg and grab hold of the other leg. And if balance is funky for you, then just try and put that leg behind you. And again, you can always get a towel or a shirt or a scarf to essentially extend the length of your arms to help grab your foot. The idea is to keep your hips square and your knees together in that direction, right? It doesn't work for everybody's body, but you want to have that intention, right? Like with anything, we want to put our attention on the goal. Inhaling here. Whoa. Holding your breath is not a good thing. So always try and create fluidity. If you can give your foot a little massage while it's back here. That's kind of nice. We're going to do that a little bit later. Let's switch to the other side. So part of Valentine's Day for me feels like, well, outside of remembering little Valentines that we would trade with our classmates in 2nd and 3rd and 4th grade. It feels like an opportunity, like I was mentioning before, for love, for self-care. And that's all become much more mainstream maybe in the last year, this idea of self-care, that word self-care. What does that mean? What does that mean for you? We're gonna take the legs apart and just bend a little bit side to side. See if you can open. It's not about the knees here. It's about opening from the hips. So that's why I'll say track your knees over your toes, because it forces you to engage all the way up into your thighs. Okay, and now we're going to take our Lego hands, put them above our knees, and allow your shoulders to come up into your ears. And then just lean a little bit left and right here. And breathe. Where's your breath? Inhale, we're going to turn one shoulder towards the opposite knee. And back to center. Inhale and center. Exhale to the other side. And then come up. Raise your arms up. Soften your knees. And then just let your arms float down. And in keeping with the twist, take your legs wide and let your arms swing. Twisting is really good for the body. So is reaching up and reaching down and reaching all around. When we think about what we used to do a long, long time ago, we were not as sedentary. We were moving a lot more. We had to move and climb trees to do things. We had to move with our families. We had to move. We don't do that as much, but the body still likes movement. So that's why we're doing this kind of thing. Okay, bring your feet together in a V. We're creating the bottom of a heart. Okay, and then find your pelvis again. Find this sense of elongation in the spine, and that in turn engages the abs. So just curling your bum under automatically engages the abs, engages the dantian. So this is what we want. Can you keep your one foot on the ground and then just slide one foot to the front and then slide it back? And we're going to slide it to the side. This might feel like ballet. That's fine. And we're going to slide it to the back. Finding your own stability. Then we'll do the other side. So leaning into the other side, keep that standing leg long and tall as you reach one foot out. And your V is as wide or as narrow as you want it to be. Okay? And then come back. And then just shake it out. And breathe. Where's your breath? Remember your breath. In all of the movement that we do, if we can synchronize our breath or have the awareness of it, like if I'm reaching or if I'm lying back and I need to reach up to get something, then I don't want to hold my breath. Don't hold your breath. Okay. Self-love. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Breathe here. Allow your eyes to close. My feet are underneath me. And I'm just going to tune in deeply to myself right now. So try and feel your heartbeat. Try and sense your breath. Sense your breath on both sides of the body. So what does that mean? Well, when you take an inhale, does it feel like one side expands more than the other? Just tune in and notice these subtle things about yourself. We'll do 3 breaths here. Where do you feel tension? Again, if you feel tension somewhere, maybe in the low back, send your exhale to that space in the body. Last time. Okay, so twisting. I was saying twisting is good. Twisting is good for the organs. So we're going to try a little bit of eagle again. Check in with your eagle, see where it is. If your balance is a little bit limited, then you're welcome to just cross at the ankle and keep your opposite foot on the floor. If you want to challenge yourself, cross at the knee. And if you want to extra challenge yourself, tuck that back foot under. Bring your knees back, your hips back to square, okay? Inhale here. Use your arms for balance, that's fine. And then exhale, I want you to sit down a little bit, any amount that's right for you. And you're welcome to go back off, keep going deeper, challenge your balance. Where are you today? Allow yourself to be wherever you are. Make it okay. And can you breathe in this space? If you fall out, get back in. Stand up, uncross that leg. Just do a little knee bend side to side. And then we'll do the other side. Crossing again at the ankle, at the knee, or wrap that leg all the way around. Bring the knees back towards the front. Whoa. Bring the hips back towards the front. Okay, use your arms to balance. Inhale at the top. And then exhale, sink down any amount from whatever position you're in. Let it be okay. Surrender to where you are, right? We can fight it, but then we're just fighting ourselves. Ugh. So, allowing is this theme of love and self-love. And when we allow ourselves, we're much more accepting of others. Where's your breath? Next inhale, come up, uncross, and then just walk it out. Okay. Take your feet a little bit wider. They're turned out a little bit. Bring your hands up to your face and inhale. And bring that down. We'll do that 2 more times. Just bring the hands up. Inhale. And then find any area of tension in the body, low back, neck, wherever, ankle. On the exhale here, I want you to send that freshly oxygenated blood to that area of tightness. And if you don't have any tightness, then just allow it to go through all of the cells of your body. Okay. A little more here. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Keep your ribs cinched in. So we're not doing that. Okay, we want to keep it cinched in, long and tall. Pressing up. Inhale. My chin is parallel to the floor. Exhale, sit down. And keep those ribs in. So even here, keep that curl, keep that extension in the low back. And then stand up and let that go. And then we'll do that again. So interlace your fingers the other way, the non-dominant side, the side that feels a little funky. Reaching up, breathing, keep this curled in, elongated, inhale. And then exhale, sit down and back. Breathing here, curling under. My chin is parallel. And then standing tall and softening. And I want you to, for yourself, in addition to having self-love, I want you to pick 3 other people, 5 other people, 10 other people. You can extend this love all the way out through all of the rest of the universe, out into the realms that you don't even know what they are because you don't know. And, but at least 3 people in addition to yourself. Hold them in your heart today, even if it's just for this moment in time, and send some love in their direction. Send love to anybody that you know could use it today, and start with yourself always. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Happy Valentine's Day.